Alright you guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome back to the wolf pack. I am sitting in my truck right now. Been dodging a big thunderstorm. I don't know about where you guys are in the country or the world, but where I am, it has been a lot of rain lately. So I am just kind of hiding out in my truck right now. I don't know if you guys can hear the rain, but it is coming down. Okay, so I want to be really raw and real and just have a little truck talk with you guys. Maybe we can make this a thing if you guys like it. I honestly was not planning on filming anything today, but I promised you guys consistency in posting on this channel, and I truly mean that. But something has been sitting really heavily on my heart lately, and I felt like if maybe I was brave enough to share it with you guys, maybe it would help someone else if they are feeling a similar way. So I just decided to park my truck and hit record, and now I have to put into words what I want to say. I just feel like lately, this could just be me, the world has just felt so heavy. Actually, for a while now. It's online, it's on the news, it's in the grocery stores, on the roads. There's fires and floods and all the stuff with the politics and just tragedy after tragedy. And it's a lot. It's a lot to take in emotionally, whether you feel like you are or not. If that's what you're constantly absorbing into your consciousness, then you subconsciously kind of hold on to that, especially after prolonged exposure to those sort of things. Then you've got just, it seems like there's just always arguing about something, and or a big problem, or the kind of like uncertainty and chaos with how fast everything is changing in the world with AI and all of these different things. It's all really overwhelming, at least for me. And then with all of that, we also have just our own personal lives, our own day-to-day chaos to try to unpack and navigate through. And at the end of all of that, it's just kind of like, how do you stay sane? I feel like with social media is really like a highlight reel, and you shouldn't believe anything that you see on there, and that is so beyond true, because it really is. And I feel like for me, I definitely partake in that too. That's just like it's the nature of what social media has become, and if I have any opportunities to show raw realness or just add a little bit of humanity back into what has become feeling so robotic and fake, that I want to do that. I know I make it seem like I have my life together most of the time, where I'm always smiling, or I'm going on adventures, or I try to stay really positive for you guys and just be uplifting. And I have definitely been very raw before on my channel. It's been a long time since I've done a sit down and talk or vent type of video, but you guys have seen me go through a lot over the years, but there's been a lot that I have not shared, and that's okay. I feel like on here I'm really good at staying busy and immersing myself into nature and making it seem like I have everything all together, and that I am just, I find that and that like happiness comes easy to me, or finding peace comes easy to me. Like, I a lot of the times don't actually feel that way. Here comes someone in a car next to me and it's awkward. Oh well, I'm still gonna talk. I have had, especially lately, moments where I just sit in my truck and I just try to breathe because my anxiety gets so bad, it's crippling. And yeah, I worry a lot. I worry about my parents a lot and my family, and just if I'm where I'm supposed to be in life. if I am living God's plan for my life, and it's really scary, but I am learning just a little bit that healing and peace don't come in big dramatic ways or moments. Sometimes they're in the small decisions that we make, like turning off the news, or instead of doom scrolling on social media, we take a break and we just simply talk with God, going for a walk, immersing ourselves in nature. And one thing that I have always struggled with is being a bit of a people pleaser. I have always had trouble saying no to people, or like if it were my peace over someone else's, I would choose their peace. And I'm trying to learn to be way better at that, because if we can't be there for ourselves, then we can't be there for other people. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. And through a lot of that journey, God has been teaching me that I don't need to have everything figured out all at once. Trust God's timing, because He says that we don't have to have it all figured out. It's not all gonna happen at once. We have to be patient. I just need to be present. That's really hard, because then you start to think about what that actually looks like. And it's slowing down, it's breathing, it's feeling all the emotions that you feel and facing them head on, and not being afraid of that, not being afraid to feel. When you do that, you allow Him to meet you where you are and help guide you. And then your mindset shifts away from where you think you should be. It's more about trusting where He wants you to be, which is so calming. But yeah, another thing that I've been trying to work on is realizing that happiness does not come from other people, places, or things, which I've never been a very materialistic person, but I definitely have depended on people in my life to bring me happiness. And I feel like maybe that's why I've been let down a lot and heartbroken a lot, because I have a tendency to try to fix people or help people. It's just in my nature, and I feel like if someone else is not happy, then I can't possibly be happy. But if they are happy, then it makes me happy, and it's like I'm always dependent on someone else's emotions and feelings, and that's not healthy. That's not good. That's not what I want for myself. My happiness is just as important as someone else's, which I'm trying to teach myself. And the same thing goes for emotional safety. It comes from God first. And knowing and trusting He's always working. He's still working, even in the moments where you're feeling overwhelmed and anxiety and like everything's going wrong, or this just everything's too much to handle. He's still working. He's still there. He's always there. Even when I give up or break down, He's still working. I feel Him the most in those quiet moments that I mentioned, like being out in nature, just spending time with myself or my dogs, or just taking a moment to like decompress and just simply breathe. Those are the true sacred moments of life. So yeah, I am definitely still learning and growing and trying to come up with new ways to be the best version of myself and be happy, like true happiness and joy from within. That is like the whole meaning of life. And yeah, so much of the world just feels like too much right now. Yeah, if you're tired of feeling like you need to constantly do more, fix more, be more, nothing's ever good enough, you're not perfect, you're just not enough, know that you are not the only one that feels that way. And I am trying to remind myself of that daily, giving myself some grace to grow. And yeah, at the end of the day, we are all human, except for all of the AI stuff that's happening. That's just extremely crazy and stressful and scary, and I feel like we have no idea what's actually going to come of that. I think someone compared it to like when the first automobile came out and then there were no more horse and buggies. Like, it's hard for us to even think about. Well, I think that's what it's gonna be like pretty soon with the whole AI thing. I think we can't even predict what all is gonna unfold with that, and it's pretty scary. But for now, we are all human as far as I know, and none of us are perfect. And we have to remember that that is enough because God sees us. Maybe, hopefully, someone that needed to see this is watching, and maybe you could take just a moment to take a breath, take a deep breath, and just enjoy being still. So yeah, without going into too many other details, I just wanted to say that I think that we could all benefit from taking a moment, taking a breath, taking a break. Just put the phone down, let the pressure go, sit with your emotions, sit with God, talk to Him. He's always there and waiting. And just know within yourself that peace is not out there behind the door. It's not out in the world. We know that. It's chaos out there. It's within yourself. So you have to work on finding that within yourself. Yeah, it is a constant daily journey. But I just wanted to let you guys know, if you can relate to this in any way, that you're not alone. And if you guys want more truck talk, you can comment below, let me know. I know I didn't go into too much detail. This isn't like a life update. It's just kind of like it's just me venting. So yeah, thank you guys for listening and watching, and also thank you guys so much. We hit 600,000 subscribers. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful for the journey that I have embarked on YouTube with you guys, and you guys mean the world to me, and I can't wait to continue to share more and hopefully inspire all of you guys. And we will all just be a wonderful Wolfpack family together for as long as you guys want to keep watching. So, thank you guys for sitting with me, and I will see you in the next video. Love you guys.